Hi, Adam. I'm not doing great, but maybe this will cheer me up. Where were we? Onto the tower ruin. Follow the name that means unnamed. We want to. Kind of mischievous spirit, although only a mischievous spirit. She means no harm with her mischief, no damage done by another. There was a race that recorded their knowledge on the walls. This knowledge will operate in a mechanical box as a virtual wise man. It shall awaken should a wise man read the world. Yeah, jumping in the molten lava is never fun. Of course, in the original, the cape protected you from all that damage, but that's not the case here. Alright, the Thunderbird is considerably harder here. Because you can turn invincible. I just kind of tend to wait here until this tangent is over. Okay, I've got 3 hits in before you turn this. Alright, come on, end your tantrum here. Got it. Okay. I guess to make the game harder, Adam, I don't know why they changed it. Alright, here's the first part of the Rosetta Stone that will help us translate the old language. Still the only person here, Adam, that's alright. So one trick here is, you gotta look here to figure out which character represents M and which character represents U, so we can spell out move. So you look at the word mountain, and you can kind of figure it out by looking there. Scanda, a large clay doll, the one that holds the golden key which soars through the skies. Oh, we knew that one. Alright. So this is M. And this is U. They actually changed the location there too, so it's not the same as in the original game. The pepper thing is still in the game, yes. Those who have made it this far, we have chosen thee. Come to us and we shall answer the tune of thy ocarina. Alright. Open that door. There's the switch. Have I not picked up the chain whip yet? I have not picked up the chain whip yet. Now we should do that now. Restore my health first. But yes, the pepper trick is still in here. As is the make you small trick. where this cheapest spot to buy Earth Spears is. Let's see here. Oh, I need to buy the reading app, too. Alright, this is always a pain, as you remember from last time. This will probably take me multiple tries. Always screw that up. Yeah, no, it took me forever to figure that one out, Adam. You just had a wild guess. Yeah. Yeah, no, you should be proud of that. Thinking outside the box is how you win this game. No, the funniest thing was when I was, yeah, I mean, this game, there were guides available, so, you know, I was trying to play through it blind, but anything I couldn't figure out, I went to the wiki for, right? But when La Mulana 2 came out, you know, I contributed to the Kickstarter for that one. And there was nothing, obviously, because it just came out. So I had to get through that game without any hints whatsoever. That was fun. Just going back and forth with the community being like, what the heck does this mean? What the heck does this mean? Google Translate because a lot of the Japanese players had already figured it out. Alright, come on, gotta focus here. Shouldn't be taking this many tries. Oh, people love these games. Almost had it. I think the mainstream press didn't love them. If you look up the reviews that all the magazines gave them, like, oh, the puzzles are too obtuse. I didn't, you know, they don't make any sense. It's too old school, you know, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, have you considered the fact that you're just spoiled? Have you considered the fact that maybe you're just not that, you know... I mean, I don't want to be a gatekeeper here, but... I'm not going to be like the Dark Souls players who are like, get good, lol, but... Alright, maybe. Pointing to the right and right it shall go. Pointing to the left and left it shall go. Err just once and it shall never reach thy hands. Boy, it ain't kidding. Alright. This place was created by the giants as a place for launching the tower with hot water. But the tower failed to fly and this land was abandoned as a result. Thus the land does not suffer divine retribution. Hi, Zorinus. Good to see you. We're trying to get the chain whip right now. I gotta fight Pazuzu first, though. little harder in this game, because he can turn invincible while he's grabbing the rocks. Whoa, he moves a lot faster too, as you can see. I should be able to just outlast him by doing damage with the axe. But you can't hit him when he's in the middle of grabbing a rock, unfortunately. There we go, that's got him. See, not so bad. Alright. Let's get rid of these explosives first, so that doesn't screw me up. Alright, so we gotta ride this up. Without getting squished, preferably. Alright, gotta do all that all over again. Not great. Okay. Well, could have been worse. Alright, gotta fight Pazuzu again. How are you doing, Zerinus? How's your week going? Yeah, that was a big ouch. It happens. I didn't set myself up to jump off, and that screwed me over. You do have to react really quickly there, but you have to ride that up in order to pull this off correctly. And if you jump off at the wrong time, of course, it stays parked like that. And, oh, there we go. Got that. Okay. So yeah, if you screw this up and the thing goes up and you're not riding it, or if you fall from the top, you miss out on getting the chain whip entirely. Well, I got my books for my biology class, Serenus, and I guess I feel pretty good about it. It was less expensive than getting the ones for the chemistry class, which I can't return now, by the way. Oh well. But, I guess it'll be okay. I'm still really annoyed that my brother stopped by to yell at me for dropping the class. No, I mean, they're electronic PDFs from the textbook company, so you can't return them. You're paying for a license to... Ah, I screwed up again. Yeah, and once the license expires, you can't read it again. They make sure that, you know, you can't, if you're retaking the class, you can't reuse the same license. It expires in January. So I bought the book, but I don't have the rights to the book. So, you know, once the semester's over, it's gone. Alright. Yeah, Serenus, tell me about it. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Alright, we gotta beat Pazuzu again. gravity locks. I guess we can. Down he goes. What classes do you teach, Serenus? There we go, made it that time. That was I like that we get a different sound effect for the whip now. So I'm glad to hear you had a good day, Adam. Must have been tiring, though, huh? Growth is good, Serenus. Let's see here. Oh, I forgot to set off the save point, didn't I? Let's go back to the Tower Ruin. Anyway, now my whip is much stronger. Dang, Adam. Adam has been working for 12 hours. That's rough. I don't think I could do that. Longest shift I ever did was 10. We're gonna want a ton of those. Escaping from the lava is a headache. Especially since in this game the ice cape doesn't prevent you from taking damage from it. Let's see here. Can I just break this? I don't think I need the katana in this game. How do I open that? I don't remember. Oh, now I remember. Okay. Alright. It's coming to me. Alright. Yep. Okay. Oh, I have to come to this room from the other side. I got shocked because I whipped something that I wasn't supposed to. There are these things called Eyes of Judgment in the remake, and it'll shoot you with lightning if you whip something that's trapped. It's this game's way of telling you that's not the way you're supposed to solve this puzzle. You get a punishment. The ones that created Nuwa, the ones that tried to imitate the powers of the Great Mother, the power to create life, the power that created us. Those wishes were not granted. Okay, I gotta break this down here. I come through from the other side from the Gate of Confusion. Alright, that's how you do that. And I got squished. I forgot they put that in there. Okay. Yeah, they added a ton of new tracks you don't expect in this game. their intent was very much to make the game harder than the original version. Oh yeah, it's there to make veteran players go, what the? Zerinus, you missed the part when I was playing the first part of this game, where I was explaining how one of the giant statues, when you put it into the resting position, instead of it just changing off screen, it actually falls now. And if you're underneath it when it falls, it kills you instantly. It has this great animation where the thing just slumps over right on top of you. It's great. First time I saw that, I was like, oh, okay. That's how they're going to play this. You actually get an achievement the first time that happens to you that says, welcome to the La Mulana remake. Yeah, the knife actually got a nerf in this game. It's not as strong as it was. The axe has actually gotten even stronger, so it's a must-have. So I think what I'm going to wind up doing here is take a quick trip over here. There we go. Now that should open the shop. The glowing red crucifix is a beacon that connects the seen and the unseen. Okay. Here's our work point. Behold the Tower of Ruin, the remains of dreams destroyed, wishes not granted. There's the fairy dance. Fairy dance party. Yeah. I can't do that. I can't do a good beat. I'm trying to use for the Holy Grail. It's me. Emails are getting to be a hassle. The Holy Grail is great for warping through the normal world, but you probably want to start warping to the alternate world as well. As I recall, the wavelength set out from a certain piece of game software reacts with the Holy Grail. If you load that software, you should be able to warp into the alternate world as well. Yeah, we knew that. Thanks. I don't know. I can't do it. Alright, there we go. That opens. I restock supplies. That's snapshots. It analyzes images. Alright, we got that. Alright, so we can't get the map here without coming in through the Gate of Confusion. But I can break that from this side. Alright. I could probably get away with taking on V at this point, but I want to have more... Yeah, let's see here. I at least want to have more Earth Spears to do it with. There we go. That'll make V a lot easier. also like to try and have the body armor. Zarinas, the music was remastered, yes. Everything about this remake has been redone from the ground up. And the, yeah, what was kind of funny as I was reading, they also released a patch for the original version that had a roll and MIDI version of the soundtrack as well. So there's 3 versions of the soundtrack. Kind of neat. Now we got a warp point to the Temple of the Moon. Should have done that a while ago. Alright. How many weights do I have? 15. I guess that's enough for now. Let's find out. Hopefully. Alright. Down to 14. Alright, so this is new. We go in here to the Gate of Confusion, but we can't go anywhere. Everything's blocked off, we've got these sepia tones here, everything's all saturated. This is a paradise deep in the fog. Clear the fog and you will be surrounded by more happiness. Head for the Tree of Eden with the fruit of paradise in hand. So we solved the puzzle before in the Temple of Moonlight that gave us the fruit of Eden here. So that caused it so that this tree that's here now has a pedestal underneath it. So we put a weight on the pedestal here. And reality is revealed. Welcome to the paradise of the eternally lost. In times past, this place was called Eden. Now it is an accursed site of war, where vengeful spirits are lost, wandering the paths of life. Those who enter Eden do not make light of this place. Simply wandering will not lessen the illusion. Courage will grant thy wish. The courage to jump into the illusion. The courage to search on bended knee for a single fallen item.
Warp and warp! It's me! You think there's nothing there, then all of a sudden you find yourself on a strange path. Just a story I heard in Village. What looks like a dead end might actually warp you to another place. How strange. But then again, strange is the norm in Lama Lana.
Alright, we need to make sure we walk by these open chests. Everybody like that scream when I change the, One fool believed in his foolishness, that he was a wise man. The fool flaunted his shallow wisdom and made decisions with a narrow mind. He proceeded to the right without hesitation. Another fool possessed wisdom, but his knowledge led him to believe he was a fool. A fool who smothers himself without first considering the situation. He went with the flow and proceeded to the left. One can only hope that a true wise man stands here, now. So the solution here is changed. I'm trying to remember how to do it. Alright. There's no longer a ladder there. It's That's right, you have to read the wall. Okay. Alright. So you scan the wall there where the light is, and it drops you through to here. Thy understanding is impressive, wise one. Be thee a wise man or a fool. Thine actions shall reveal the truth, in hopes that thou art a true wise man. Alright, so we take a left here, walk past these to open that up. I gotta figure out how much damage this guy does. Gotcha. Okay. Do not open this chest, it's a trap. It'll explode in your face and kill you. That's a new touch. Alright, so we want to whip that, and we get the map. Alright, so like before, this will warp us over here. The fool will never find his way. Alright, so we come up to this room with the pots in it. Unlike before, though, the hint changed. It said you have to kneel. So instead of jumping into the light, we push down at the light. And that takes us over here. So the solution to that one changed as well. So just as before we come over here, we have a chat with the skeleton in here, and he asks us to find his treasure.
I have a favor to ask of the one who disturbs my slumber. There's something I need you to do for me. If you don't want it, get out of my face. So anyway, the fairies hid the treasures I had fraudulently collected. What's wrong with fraud? I heart fraud. Seems like the fairies made some sort of giant face swallow the treasures. And what better way to make one spit things up than pepper? How about it? You bring the treasures back to me and I'll pay you 500 G. Achoo! Got pepper on my nose. If I can't get my beloved treasure back, I can't rest peacefully, and it's killing me. So go on and look for it. Don't come back until you find it.
So in this one, they actually tell you right away that using the pepper is the solution. I think they kind of figured, must have gotten a lot of complaints about the original, where people were like, gosh, that puzzle was awfully obtuse. But hey, Adam figured it out right away, so not that bad. Adam was like, what are they talking about? What were they complaining about? That was the easiest puzzle in the game. Alright, let's pull out our pepper. Obtained treasures. Alright. Gonna work back to the Temple of Moonlight. I should have bought more weights. This is going to be a problem. I think I need at least 6. Oh boy, I'm going to be cutting it close here. We'll see. Exactly, Adam.
Ah, my beloved treasures! Ah, gross! It's all covered in slimy spit! How dare you get my treasures all sticky? You don't deserve anything more than this piece of junk! Get out of my face!
Alright, now we got the anchor, we can sink in the waterfall. Alright. The fool who relies only on what his eyes do to see shall wander the labyrinth for eternity.
Want to become small? Thou art small already? I shall bestow upon thee this mini doll. With this, prove that thou art indeed small.
Alright, I should have just enough to do this. Alright. The solution there is the same, you gotta plant it on the skeleton. Alright, we drop to the right here. Alright, gotta do this quickly. So unlike in the original, you can do those in any order. The trick is to just do it before the first one sinks. Alright, I'm gonna go buy some more. Before we move on. Must be this. It's this store. Okay. Alright, that should do us. Let's make a quick pit stop in the Mausoleum of the Giants. Go over here, show the mini doll to Abudo. Yes, we are indeed small, and now we've proved it. Oh, Zarinus, did I tell you that Michael Jackson is in this game? Yeah, no, there's a bas-relief in the Temple of Moonlight, and it's Michael Jackson. I think they put that in there as a nod to the fact that the bass line for Temple of Moonlight is kind of similar to Thriller. To the living, it is not too late. Give up and turn back. The illusions will only continue. I don't have enough money for that yet. Be nice to have, though. Let's see here. I don't have the combination to guarantee... Yeah, I don't have the combination to guarantee a key fairy. I commend thee for reaching this place, Spike. Now free thyself of doubt and illusion. Alright, so we push these. Do not whip them, otherwise you'll get shocked by the Eye of Illusion. Can't break open this window yet. The lizards don't appear until after we found the tablets. Okay, so that opens this up. We can save here now. Be a little man, only the small shall proceed. Alright, so we pull out the doll. We've enchanted it now, so it'll open this space. Okay, we can go down here and fight Shio now. But Shio is getting constantly refilled by the sacrifices falling down there. These ladies that are coming down and getting impaled. So we have to close the gate. Bingo, it's done. Alright. He who reads the stone tablet, art thou a wise man or a fool? We must hope thou possess the wisdom of a wise man. Alright, Shio has gotten a makeover. He's a lot harder than he was in the first one. I'm gonna save first. He has more weapons at his disposal, and he'll block just about every attack I do. But while he's blocking low, I can hit him high. That's the way to do this. Those who do not listen, do not make light of the words of others. To come so far blinded by pride, of thine own powers thou art a true fool. A fool deserves nothing but death. Okay, gotta get him to block low. And we can get high. As long as we keep him blocking, too, he can't... he's not as likely to strike back. There we go, got it. That wasn't so bad, was it? Got the Key of Eternity. And just for fun, they drop the sacrificial chamber on you there. If you're standing underneath it, it kills you instantly. Alright, so we got the Key to Eternity now. Place to wait here. That'll give us the map. Alright. If you just drop down here, it hurts you, but you can get in here and remove the spikes. That creates a shortcut for later. important to remember to do that. Alright, this will take us back to gated guidance. And we can drop that on the spikes there. So that this stairwell appears. Oh, I picked up Psychonauts 2. Don't know about anyone else, but yeah. Psychonauts 2 is great. I think I'm going to stream Psychonauts 1 at some point. Just for those who haven't seen the first game. I have no way of playing Rhombus of Ruin. I don't own a VR headset or anything like that, but yeah, we'll see what we can do. Chio, the demon who attained the power of eternity by absorbing life force of innocent maidens. Woe unto those that fall into his sacrificial abyss. Well, we solved that already. Alright.
Software these days is amazing! It's me! Among the existing software, some of them show off special functions when loaded at the same time. Some software combinations might emit a wavelength that triggers something in the ruins, boosting your powers of strength. Kind of amazing, huh?
Okay, we're done in Gate of Illusion for now. Actually... here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna heal up. I'm gonna head over to Gate of the Sky and try and keep setting off that ferry until we get an item ferry, so I can get some cash. And then we're gonna buy some of the softwares that we're missing. Do I have a Curry Master? I don't. I should get that too. Hey, King Wagman. Doing great. We've beaten the first 4 of 8 Guardians, and I'm just doing a collectathon right now. Trying to get an item fairy so I can get some money. So I just have to keep setting it off until I get the right pattern. Those are healing fairies. I don't want those. That's a weapon fairy. That's a weapon fairy. Oh, thank you, King Wagman. Maple bars are good, yeah. Oh, there we go. That's the item fairy. Alright, so what I usually do is I warp to the Chamber of Extinction. Turn on the axe, and I go buck wild. Actually, the knife will work too. So just doing this, we can usually get about 500 gold out of it. got about 500 out of that, so that's good. So Zarinus, are your classes pass-fail, or do you kind of hand out a... How do you grade, folks? Let's see here. Letter grades, okay. Okay. I remember that's one of the cheaper places to go for mobs. I think this is the only tune in the game that isn't in 4/4 time. That is an irregular time signature there, isn't it? Men are born of the mother and live their lives. They reproduce and reproduce, helping in the mother's ascension. Go forth along the path that man is destined to walk. Alright, so the trick here is that birth, life, reproduce, and ascension are connected to numbers in the La Milana script. If we talk to Mulbrook, she'll tell us which one is which. But it turns out birth is 2, life is 3, reproduce is 5, ascension is 9. So that's the number 5 there. Above that is 0. But yeah, this puzzle did change from the original game where it was, you just have to write down 2012. Let's see here. Oh, notice how there's no Eye of Judgment in this room? So we can just whip the forbidden block, and that's the solution to get the key sword. Alright, let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is 2. Then we swing back around to 3. Here's 5. And 9 is right there. Alright, the solution here is the same as it was before. Instead of trying to run all the way through, which does get you an achievement. We just come around here through the secret passage. Bingo, it's solved. See how well I can do here. This is the hard part. They changed this from a room full of block puzzles to a room full of deadly traps. Not friendly. each of those buzzsaws takes off like 50 hit points. So I really want to be careful here. Take it nice and slow. Ow. Alright, careful. Alright. I can ride this thing across so I don't get touched by the traps down there. Double jump across, climb this. Alright, so I have to walk here through the spikes. If you jump or get pushed up by any of these, then you're dead. That was close. Ow! That almost killed me. Ah! There we go. Alright, this one's pretty much the same as it was before. I would like to have more health before attempting this, though. So let's, warp back to the surface. We open that gate, so it'll stay open. In this game, they don't let you do it much in the Shrine of the Mother anyway until you've successfully woken up the Philosopher, so we don't really need to go back that way yet. Alright, so let's go to the Gate of Illusion. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that. Okay, so there's one last item here on the surface we haven't gotten yet, and that's Rose and Camellia. If you've never played Rose and Camellia, I highly recommend you seek it out. It is a Flash game, so you have to download it and have a working Flash player, which, you know, obviously on certain systems can represent a problem these days, but yeah, Rose and Camellia is absolutely hilarious. It was made by the same team that made this game. But the premise of the game is you're playing a noblewoman. You're playing a peasant who's marrying into a noble family, and so you have to get in a series of slap fights with all the noble ladies of that family in order to prove yourself. So it's like a fighting game that's played entirely with slaps. Amazing, amazing game.
Thanks for buying La Mulana by Ligoro. Having fun exploring? Seeing as you made it all the way to this secret spot, have a look at this. It's one of our most treasured games, McCurry Master.
Well, this is McCurry Master, okay. Yeah, that one's not as cool. That one's a very, very, gross game. No, Rosa Camellia is hilarious. McCurry Master is just gross. Where do I find Rosa Camellia? I'm trying to remember. That's right, I can't get the guaranteed key fairy until I've gotten to the Tower of the Goddess, and I can't get to the Tower of the Goddess until after I've beaten V. Okay. Rosa Camellia's in the Spring of the Sky. I need a key fairy to get that one. Okay. Well, that settles it. Can't do that yet. Let's open up the Twin Labyrinth. I can at least get a few things there. Let's stop by and see what Mulbrook has to say, huh? Zarinus, have you seen Mulbrook yet? She's a new addition to this game. That thing you have, it's called a laptop, correct? How fancy. Mulbrook has seen something similar before. There's a wall with directions on how to make one of those things move written on it. Mulbrook is going back to sleep. So Mulbrook has been asleep for 6,000 years, and we wake her up. And she's immediately like, I want to go back to sleep. That's great. Also, she talks in the third person. Ow, 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 I'm tired, but stone floors make poor beds. Give me food. No, that's what I call breakfast. Just slurp them raw from the tail. Well, Mulbrook was asleep. Mulbrook's sleeping right now. Don't wake me. Stop it. She is a mood. Alright, so instead of going to the Temple of Moonlight, this time we're going to head down here and drop in on the Twin Labyrinth. Since we have the statue of the twins now, we can do this. Alright, now the poison's gone. The Legend of the Twins! It's me! Apparently the twins cast a curse on the Twin Labyrinths. It's a curse from an ancient legend. Is there a stone tablet somewhere that mentions this? Find it, the poisonous fog should lift. That's right, the purple fog is poisonous. Legend of the Twins! The twins, Indigna and Buranun, have the body of a snake. They desire to travel far. This desire took the form of the twin statue and its gate. The twin statue calls forth the gate's power. The hero Hermes used the statues to release the twins. Alright, now that that's out of the way. Come on over here. This will create a platform elsewhere. Let's see here. Drop by there. That'll give us the ring. Now we can fire more projectiles at a time. At the foot of the footless Neptune, strike boldly forth and the flying pedestal will be revealed. Okay. We just did that. Alright, this... Let me think here. We can't do anything in here until I've used a flare on the twin statue on the bottom side of the labyrinth, so... Chant a spell to the spirit that holds the secret elixir that gives shape to the spirit. Okay, yeah. I can do this. Okay, that'll unveil the map. Black onyx means eloquence. Purple amethyst indicates sincerity. Alright, we want to remember that for the room of gem and scales. Alright, so we got a warp point here to the front side. We still don't have the back side warp point yet. Can't break this open though. Alright, again, I need to use flares on the statue on the bottom side to get... and then flip the switch on the left-hand side, and then this room is where the Octul appears. The priests live in the ruins, watching over all. The 4 priests turn their bodies to stone, becoming philosophers and attaining eternal life. Alright, so this goes into a hidden room in the Shrine of the Mother. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this explains how to solve the puzzle in the Dimensional Corridor. Can't read it yet because I haven't found all 3 Rosetta Stones yet. But here's the map for Shrine of the Mother. The Ankh is always in the front. When thou findest the right spot, think carefully on where that spot is. So the left side of these ruins are the front side. There's the Dance of Life. Always want to remember that. Left, attack left 3 times, attack right 3 times, and then jump. Alright, we can't open this until we can get below. Oh, I took a wrong turn. That's a shame. Oh well. So that was a phony Octul there anyway. Alright. So this goes into the dimensional corridor, but we have to have the crystal skull to get in.
The demon altar is where the witches gather to summon the demon. The demon altar is a place for prayer. Two witches, black and white, call forth the farmers.
The right hatch is Skull, the left hatch is Verdandi. That has to do with the Tower of the Goddess, I think. Alright, I want to go down. There we go. Oop, wrong one. Alright, there's the Big Brother shop. So we want to buy the Dragon Bone. There we go. Big Brother's shop is far more exclusive clientele. The Little Brother's shop is for regulars. Alright, let's see. In we go. The bracelet! Now we can break blocks faster. The power to stop time. For thine eyes only will time flow. Even things too quick to be seen will become visible. Alright, so the Lamp of Time, in this game, you have to have the bombs to get to it, and you have to solve the puzzle that wasn't solvable in the first game. So we cannot get the Lamp of Time right now because we do not have the bombs. Alright, I gotta do this just right. Ah! I did not do it just right. Let's try that again. You have to land directly on the center of that thing to get the elevator working. It's a pain. But you have to hit it from at least a screen above. How's everyone feeling about this so far? Too much puzzle solving and item collecting this episode? Not enough boss fighting? Not enough action? There, I did it. Alright, here's Paraton. He summons little men. He's full of tinier people. Got it. Okay. Nice collection of coins here. Let's see here. Alright, to solve the puzzle here, we have to kill all the witches in this room. Until we get the Black Witch summoned. But you have to leave the Black Witch alive. Zu has the face of the White King of all beasts. He imprisons Yan. Haraton brings with him blue shadows. He shall open the place of meditation. Alright, there we go. So we have to leave her alone in here. She just has to sit there. Do not kill that witch. Alright, we flip through here. Just as in the original. And there's now a switch here. And now we can get the katana. So that puzzle's pretty much identical to how it was in the original. Katana, get! Yeah, like I said, Serenus, I might do, once we're done with this game, I might pull out the first Psychonauts. How would you feel about that one? Have you played it? Adam says he hasn't seen it. Alright, so here's the bottom statues. We have to use flares here. You've never seen it. Alright, well, that'll be fun. Alright. I think you'll enjoy it. It is hilarious. So far, the second game, I played a little bit of it. I think it's a little more depressing than the first game. Five witches plus one more will gather at the point Baphomet will be summoned. There we go. There's a god that controls death and a god that absorbs life. The words that seal these powers were entrusted to an innocent girl. Meaning we had to find Mulbrook to do that. That's the clue about the Book of the Dead. Alright, so over to the right there is where the lamp time is stored, but if we try to jump into the... If you try to jump up there with the double jump, like in the original game, that Eye of Judgment there will shock you. You actually have to solve the puzzle this time. Alright. So this mini-boss fight, you're intended to have the Lamp of Time to counteract his Lamp of Time use. But we don't have the Lamp of Time, so I'm just going to try to do this normally. With enough hits, I should be able to pull it off. Alright, that did it. So yeah, you can kill that boss without the Lamp of Time. Alright, there we go. That Ankh is revealed now. In order to get the Ankh Jewel... First, replace a weight here. This was unlocked by using the flares on the bottom floors. Then I travel to the alternate side. And there's a treasure chest here now. That's got our option. Alright, we're done in the Twin Labyrinths for now. Let me see here. Alright, you guys ready to take on V? Serenus, this is gonna be our, gonna be a big Guardian fight. V is much more difficult in this game. Gotten a lot angrier. So this may take several tries. Alright, that was a good number of hits, so that's a pretty good start. do have to hit him right in the eye. No room for error here. That's got him. I think I had such a good start on that fight and got in so many quick hits there that went a lot faster than I thought it was going to. Alright, so that was a pretty good fight. I really like how that turned out. Alright, so now we're on the top end of the chamber of the station. That brings us down to where Palenque's mural is, but it hasn't appeared yet because we don't have the pochette key. Yeah, this guy's prices are too high. I don't want to do that.
If you can't read this, you should say, it's me. I called the developers the Glyph Reader. In order to translate the older writing, you have to have the reader scan both a new bit of writing and an old bit of writing that say the same thing. It'll compare the two versions of script in the software's dictionary will learn. But reading just once isn't enough. You need to have the reader scan at least 4 scriptures that say the same thing in both the new and old script.
I think it's actually just 3, but anyway. Anyway, here's where the mural appears, but we haven't gotten it to appear yet.
A mystery hot lies hidden within 2 murals. The small one, we'll call it 4th. The large one holds the mystery within. Face this challenge with the golden key in hand.
Alright, let's see here. Go to the Temple of the Sun first. Now the Cerberus statue is gone. I wonder if Bulbrook has anything new to say to us.
Did you meet the Fairy Queen? The fairies, too, live inside these ruins to help you. They'll relieve your fatigue, but amongst them is also a fairy that holds a key. Apparently is a key that unlocks some trap. When you find it, take it to the puzzle you failed to solve.
Okay, she's just saying the same thing over and over. Obtained talisman. So that sound you heard was Shorn, LeMace's father, destroying that statue. So now you can get in here and read about the mantras. But we do not have the Jed Pillar yet, so we can't do anything with that info yet. Alright, but we do want to go back and talk to the Elder about this.
That talisman belonged to your father. Your father went in the ruins and ain't come back since. Seems like he was researching something deep inside. You should look for your father's diary. I'm sure he had it with him. There may be things about what he was studying written in it. Huh? You saw a guy in the ruins that looked like your father? That's crazy. It's been many days since you went in.
All right.
gonna need some weights. Go. Got the power on. None shall trespass upon this forbidden land, the place hidden further ahead holds many mysteries. Fly with your golden wings. So if you whip any of the statues here, it will shock you with lightning. So have to be careful. Magatama Jewel is the key to the enchanted mantras. With this, plant a thing there, and there's our map. See, there's our map. The lake created by Miguela and Fuda, Ribu carries the water to the tower, the place where the finger points at Anunnaki refuses to gaze at them. Anunnaki, of course, we saw in the Spring of the Sky, and the Ribu is in Mausoleum of the Giants. A hesitation in thy heart is an unseen wound. Shine upon it with the eye of truth. Those climbing the tower never turn back. A Bao Aku attacks the hesitant. Got some glyphs there we can't read normally, so we have to scan it with the photographer. A lone snake stands among sprites. It is the snake that protects enchanted words. It protects the enchanted words hidden by the giants. That will become important later when we're getting the mantras. There's the Abao to attacking me. You can barely make him out right now, but once we have the Eye of Truth, you can see them. Let's see here. Put that weight down, and we can grab this money here. Can't get up here to start with. We actually have to have free of the philosophers before it let us into the room of gems and scales. He who possesses wisdom wields ultimate power. When the two are in balance, power will be thine own. Art thou all-knowing? If thou deem thyself ready, proceed to balance the spirits. Well, again, we need to free the philosophers before we can try that puzzle anyway. climb the tower. After climb ascension to the tower, a foothold lies in front of the goddess statue. Proceed right, seek that which flies to the right. Proceed left, seek that which flies to the left.
Fall on top of the statue to the right here enough times, it opens a shortcut to the top. Let's see what Elder Zelfbud is telling me.
How to climb the tower? It's me! Let me tell you how to climb the tower! Isn't there an elevator that takes you to the top? Sure, it would be nice to have something like that. This thing could be used like that inside the ruins. If not, then we could hang on the walls and jump to the wall at the top.
And right he is. We haven't activated the water yet, so this puzzle hasn't started yet. But eventually, once we've activated the water and gotten the Eye of Truth, we can start on unlocking the plane model here, which gives us the ability to fight Palenque. Alright, I'm going to read this to give it a work point. To the left lies the secret of life, to the right lies the power of destruction. Alright. Let's go back to the Mausoleum of the Giants. There's two things I want to do here while we're here. First, let's get ourselves weighed. This is a little easier to do now that the double jump lets us double jump on the way down. Alright, so let's see, I think that's telling me my weight is this time. That's a 1. Is that a 6? So I think Lameza dropped 11 kilograms. Let me check and see what the Lomalanis is. Let me double check. Yeah, that's a 6. So Lameza is 61 kilograms. Alright, so the puzzle here has changed slightly. Instead of whipping this pot and finding the control underneath it, you have to sink into the pot. Not extremely intuitive, but whatever. And now we can break this open. Let me actually see if I can get another item fairy. want to make sure I have enough money to get Miracle Witch. Not cooperating. Just giving me healing fairies. We had, what, one attack fairy in there? Oh, that's a key fairy. No, that's an attack fairy. Okay, never mind. That was not what I wanted. Okay, that's fine. Attack fairies in this game use whatever sub-weapon you have equipped, but it also drains your sub-weapon supply. They're just not very useful in this game. They hurt more than they help. I've seen some people use them to good effect on certain bosses. Really, you're better off without them. Alright. So, Anunnaki's facing the left, so we go to the right here. Here's the other secret passage. Alright, so we've broken up both ends. Now the Tower of the Goddess is flooded. Alright, I gotta kill these things. There's one down. We gotta get the Eye of Truth. I can't use. I don't want to swap to a sub-weapon right now, otherwise the attack fairy is gonna go buck wild with that. You need the Lamp of Time to get that. Gonna go up here. We drop over here. Oh, now we can get the Eye of Truth. Warp to the top of the Goddess. And these switches appear here. Those leaving this land remember this. We cannot grant the mother's wish. To which generation of the mother's children dost thou belong? The second child desires that the mother's wishes come true. Alright, you flip this switch. We have to break the wall over here.
That did it. Alright, we got the plane model now. Alright, step over here. This is new. The statue gets up and tries to kill you. If that shield hits you, you die. Alright, now we're on the other side of the Graveyard of Giants. There's a cursed treasure hidden in the ruins. The curse will be cast on anyone who lays their hand on it. Take the redstone in hand and dispel the curse. Alright. So this room is a little different now. There are no spikes on the side of the platforms, but it's still the spike room for the purposes. I mean, the mantra for this area still appears here. But yeah, the solution here is a little different. We have to lower the one on the left to open up the one on the right, and then let this one lower until we can place a weight here. That burns off the ice here, so we can place a weight here. This part is pretty much the same. We have to go back and forth and place weights here to get to the fight with the Kamikachi. The sickle weasel, if you will. I'm running very low on health, though, so I'm going to warp out of here. Alright, let's go get those bombs.
still does a ton of damage. That's got him. Alright, bombs.
Explosion! Explosion! It's me! It's an explosion! Have you got a hold of a bomb? If you throw a bomb, it'll fly in the street, upwards kind of arc. So you'll be in trouble if you throw it in the right tight spot. You can also roll on the ground by throwing it while holding down.
Yeah, that's another thing I'd like to have plenty of money for, is buy more bombs. Alright, that's one sickle weasel down. Okay, let's see here. Probably best to start here. Go up here. Look to the other side. Take a right. Let's get these guys out of the way first. Okay, we're on the right path. Alright. So in the original version, you notice how there was a platform I can sink through here? That was not in the original version, so this puzzle was unsolvable in the original. But you can just double jump up to that platform on the upper right. So here's their apology for that. Those that created this contraption are fools. They mistakenly created a puzzle that could not be solved. But after all this time, it has been rewritten. Those who failed to solve this puzzle now shall be punished. There we go, it's solved. I'm selling the good stuff. Alright, let's buy that lamp of time. We gotta get it lit.
Don't play pranks, okay? It's me! So you bought the lamp of time. Seems that using that you can stop time for a little bit. But once you use it, it loses power. You may be able to use it again when you manage to light the lamp.
I've got all the primary weapons now, by the way. I've got the katana, the keyblade, the axe, the knife. All that's left is to upgrade the whip one final time. I hope I have enough money for this. I think it might be 400 actually, so I might be in trouble. But at least we can solve the puzzle in the meantime. Alright, we have time. here, wait for the lamp of time to turn off. And plant that before this crushes us. Okay, there we go. Now we've got a ladder up. It's 300, okay. I can get that much. We'll have to relight the lamps. Oh, there's a good place to relight it. Relight the lamp of time. I do not have enough bombs for that, do I? No, I only got 3 left. Jeez. Alright. Alright, heading to the bottom floor of the Chamber of Birth here. Alright. Translation software has learned 60% of the ancient terms. Alright, can't get through there until we've killed the Lenke. That's right, there's some bombs down here, aren't there? No, I guess that's only the original version. Okay. Saraswati, a mural that depicts the deity Saraswati from Indian mythology, goddess of the arts. Alright. The Chamber of Birth is still filled with giant death blades. I'm gonna have to be careful here. The wall at which the god who sustains the world points. There lies a bright light within the darkness. A bright light that will obliterate the darkness. Alright, this blade's gonna come from the top in a second. Forgot about the one from the side there. Alright. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. Alright, we haven't activated the cog yet, so I can't get the perfume. Remember, if I hit any of the Ganesha statues, it'll shock me. I have to make sure not to hit those. Strike the wedge to disturb the mother's slumber. Only then shall the shrine of the mother show its truth. Alright, so here we can't just break through. We have to actually weight ourselves onto that platform by using the grappling hook. Then it'll tumble over. Parvati. A mural likely depicts the deity Parvati from Indian mythology, wife of the god Shiva. Alright, this puzzle's pretty much the same as before. We plant the thing here to open the treasure chest, and then we get trapped in here, so you have to place it another way. A mural that likely depicts the deity Kali from Indian mythology, goddess of blood, alcohol, and battle. Alright, so we escaped from there. Got the woman statue. Okay, so yeah, that puzzle didn't really change all that much. Alright, we gotta light this same way as we did in the original. Break through here. Now we can light up the Chamber of Extinction. Vishnu, a
mural that is thought to depict the deity Vishnu from Indian mythology. One of the supreme gods, he's the sustainer of the world. Vishnu beheaded Asura with a weapon like a ring of light. Well, we happen to have a weapon just like that. Alenke slumbers inside the mural of air. You don't say. Alright, break this wall. Walk on through here. Hop through to the other side of this mural. And plant it from there. That reveals the murals. We still need the pochette key. Alright, gonna make a quick detour to Temple of the Sun. Wonder if you have anything to say to us? You can't climb the Tower of the Goddess, you say? Weakly! There was some trick to easily climb to the top. Was there a flying machine floating around? Why don't you use that? A chamber of birth, you say? Mulbrook thinks there's where the 6 children lived. They were born from clay. They worship very unique gods there. Shiva was the god of destruction, Vishnu the god that sustained the world. Brahma the god of creation and others. Shiva's wife Parvati had multiple personalities, and she sometimes turns into a goddess of war. Then Mulbrook is going back to sleep. You want to know more about the gods in the Chamber of Birth, you say? Well, okay, Mulbrook tried her best to teach you. There's the god of water, Saraswati, the god of harvest, Lakshmi, the god of scholars, Ganesha, and the god of blood and battle, Kali. Who else? Mulbrook's sleepy. You'll have to go there and see for yourself what each god looks like. Why don't you use the magnifying glass? You've been living in the ruins for quite some time now. Are you able to read the La Mulana script without the help of a device? The numbers are the easiest. Each number has its own meaning, so this was the solution to the endless chord puzzle. 0 is nothing, 1 is beginning, 4 is death, 5 is rebirth, 6 is war, 7 is deceit, 8 is eternity, and 9 is ascension. So the important thing is she tells you what 5 through 9 are, so you know that 5 is rebirth and 9 is ascension. You get that 1 is beginning. She's not telling you what 2 and 3 are here, but you can determine by looking at your sigils that, you know, your first one was beginning with birth, was conception. Second one was birth, third one was life, fourth one is death. So there's your solution. You go 2, 3, 5, 9. I can't remember 2 and 3. But yeah, I mean, you just look in your inventory here: origin seal, birth seal, life seal. And the numbers on them correspond accordingly. Alright, let's see. Oh, I've got to get inside the pyramid. Here we go. Ah, good, you're home, Adam. Take a break. Relax. Alright, we gotta get the statue pregnant here. Just like before. So we equip the woman statue and just hold it here for a while. And the the Temple of the Moon, the Temple of the Sun is the man pyramid, so we'll get the woman pregnant. Always a very weird puzzle, this one. There we go. Maternity statue. Alright, I'm gonna use bomb to break that open. Oops. I think I just screwed myself over. Let's try one more and see. Nope. I need more bombs. Oh, that's okay. We can come back later and do that.
now we're in the Temple of the Moon. So we double jump up here. Oh, wrong button. Show us the statue of the mother. Lets us up here, so we can jump on down here. And same as before, we fall asleep inside the woman, as the tablet told us. Alright, so you fall asleep by pausing the game. Lameza eats his curry and falls asleep. That solves the puzzle. Now we got the Philosopher's Ocarina. Alright, here's our first philosopher.
I commend you for reaching me, Chosen One. I am Alcedena, one of the 4 philosophers. I am the philosopher of death. I will reveal to you one of the mysteries of these ruins. We have long slumbered to grant the mother's wish. The mother descended to this land from the sky, and we do not know from where exactly she came. But the mother wished to return home. The mother had lost her ability to move, and so gave birth to many children. This is the origin of humanity. Mankind was born to return the mother to the skies. They gained knowledge in these ruins, departed to the world outside, and searched for the means to take her back while themselves thriving. Yes, these ruins, they are the mother herself. It is impossible to send the mother home to the skies. If her wish cannot be granted, the best we can do is give her eternal sleep. Chosen One, set the mother free from her sadness. That is our only wish.
Alright, let's go wake up philosopher number 2.
I commend you for reaching me, Chosen One. My name is Giltorio, and I am one of the 4 philosophers. I am the philosopher of knowledge. The mother failed time and time again. The first children could not see for what the mother truly longed, wanting only her power. The second children were destroyed in the civil war of the giants. The third children were only interested in their own powers. The fourth children were a race of men in the form of fish. The fifth children sought the secret of life and death, once again begetting a power-hungry race. The sixth children were dolls made of clay, made by the fifth children. Alas, too many were made, igniting a war that extended all the way to the surface. After some time, we, the seventh children, were born of this earth. We came to know these ruins through and through, ultimately realizing that we could not be able to grant the mother's wish. Thus, we gave no memory of the mother to you, the eighth children. We believe that only those who perceive the mother as ruins could truly defeat her. The mother's flesh spans the whole of these ruins. It is considered impossible to defeat her. You must attack her soul. Summon the mother's soul here and force her to take shape. The technique has been laid out for you. It is a hidden technique that we, the seventh children, created. I shall tell thee how it is done. Drive 8 wedges into the mother's body. Take the Jed Pirlator and the Magatama jewel in hand, and recite the mantra. The mantra has been inscribed upon the markers. Drive the wedges from the heels. Shall I repeat that? Then please, Chosen One, our wish is to set the mother free. Alright, back to the Tower of the Goddess. I doubt I can finish this tonight, but we'll see.
I commend you for reaching me, Chosen One. My name is Samaranta, one of the 4 philosophers. I am the philosopher of power. The mother's soul sleeps within the shrine of the mother, and that is where the last Ankh lies. The last red light will reveal its true form. You have traveled through these ruins. Your strength will put the mother to rest. We, the 4 philosophers, have been blocking 3 paths. My path has been opened. Seek Phobos and Giltorio for the other paths. they didn't change it for this one. Okay, I just need weights. Okay. Yeah. I need to get to the True Shrine of Mother. Alright, I know what I need. Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's go kill Backbeard. Started. One-eyed and hundred-eyed shall appear. Return to the one-eyed and the hundred-eyed shall lose its strength. Beyond that lies a room. Alright. Backbeard's gonna chase us here. Break this wall. See the switch over there, we gotta get over there. And boom! Now we gotta get back, all the way back to the front. While dodging back here. As I mentioned before, Backbeard is actually a monster from Gegege no Taro, which is Shigeru Mizuki's comic manga masterpiece about yokai. So now he's vulnerable. Can still only hurt him when his eye is fully open. When he closes his eyes, when you turn to face him. Got it. Yeah, I recommend reading Kitaro. They're fun comics. Except for the one where he joins the Viet Cong. That one was, yeah. There were a lot of comics like that made in Japan in the 60s and 70s. I don't think they quite understood what was going on in Vietnam. Alright, we're in the Shrine of the Mother. Only the chosen may proceed. Endlessness and dimensions. Tiamat distorts the two laws with her strong powers. Alright, so we need the Seal of Death to complete this puzzle, but in the meantime I can do the ones for life, conception, birth. Can't get through here yet. Need to use Dragon Bone first. You have to shoot that with a shuriken to get it open, and that gives us bounce shot. Okay, we have to go all the way around here, right? Mother holds the power of life. This power shows itself with the soul is shattered. This is the secret treasure of life. Okay. Go ahead and create a work point here to Shrine of the Mother. Dragon statue isn't here yet. Do I have to kill Blanke first to get it? Oh, I know. I have to kill, I haven't killed, the Vomit yet. There's Beelzebub. So you can't hurt him until the very end of the game. This will take us out to the Chamber of Extinction. It's... Anyway, there's no... the ladder here only appears once you kill Beelzebub. Oh no, the statue's there now. Okay, what I needed to do is break that rock in the room. That does it. Okay. So we pull out the dragon bone and put it on top of this statue here. And now the skull stuff disappears. Okay, I'm gonna make a quick trip to heal. This demo was way too long. Alright, Serenus, Adam, you still with me? We're about to see one of the funniest parts in this game. They made a slight change to how you get the diary.
You guys ready for this? Good to have you here. Oh, this is a hoot. Hey, Aaron, you're about to see one of the funniest parts in this game. All right, so we work back to Shrine of the Mother. Now that we've cleared out those skull barriers. See, there's Shorn. Alright, so he's placed his diary over here, but you can't get to it because of that barrier. Now, in the original game, you could use the Lamp of Time to freeze that barrier, but you can't do that in this one. So what's the solution? How did they change this puzzle? Well, let's go ask the elder.
Did you find the diary? Huh? The treasure chest is hidden in a place that you can't get to? Oh, your father's a smart man. He must have gotten a good handle of the traps in the ruins. Okay, got it. Let me figure something out.
Okay, so the elder said this time. The elder says, "I'm going to help you solve this puzzle." Because if you try using the Lamp of Time there, it doesn't work. Here comes Elder Zelfwood. Oh, looks like you got smushed. Wait. I love that. Old man strength. You can let go now. Now he's just gonna stand there and flex. Come on, you gotta love that. Yeah, just let me use my old man power. Alright, we talked to him again.
Oh, so you're back. What's with that face? I told you don't need to worry about me. I'm an invincible old man. Now it looks like you found your father's diary. Alright, I'll explain everything. We are the descendants of a race who sees the departing off. We are the seventh children of the mother. We are the ones who sent off for the last race to spring forth from and thrive in these ruins. Or rather, from the mother. That's you, the last race, the eighth children, the humanity of present day. We are in charge of sending you all off. All of mankind and civilization were born here. Take this, the Murata Talisman. I heard that if you have this, you can get your hands on the cursed treasures. Oh, then, go see the four philosophers in your father's stead.
Yep, the old man is buff indeed.
me see here. First, we're gonna go back to this corner. Now the skull barriers are gone. We can solve this. Look to the weapon in thy hand. The key to awakening lies within. And we finished the translation. So that was the last of the Rosetta Stones. Now we have the death seed. Alright, let's see here. Go back to Shrine Mother. We want to equip the Lavalana Talisman. Last one here. There's the Sacred Orb. No, that's not important. Alright. Lavalana Talisman unequipped that does not kill us instantly. And now we have the Crystal Skull. Alright, let's go get Miracle Witch. Oh, good night, Serenas. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm about to fight, I'm about ready to fight, Vomit. So we may, I think I may finish off the Vomit and then call it a night as well. That's it. There's our key fairy. Open up. Alright. That's the body armor. One other thing I want to get before we take on the boss. Need another key fairy back and some more money. No, I'll just try taking on Bahamut as is. Let's see how this goes. All right, wish me luck here. Let's go. Not want to do that. Alright. Alright, here we go. Bahamut. Bahamut has a second form this time. So this is a lot tougher than it was in the original. So she's going to give me a lot of trouble. She was defeated that attack. Alright, second form. Alright, she's ready to transform. We have a magical girl transformation here.
Hail Mary pass. Let's do this thing. Time to use the gun. That's got it. That's almost cheating, really, using the gun. Now I have to buy more bullets. Those are 350 a pop for the cartridge. She can still kill you too if you're not standing on the end of the screen here, because those flames will take you out. Congratulations, you have obliterated a Baphomet, but the adventure continues. Well, that's done with. Like I said, I really didn't want to have to waste those bullets, but we can refill them later. Well, hope everyone enjoyed that. That's 6 out of 8 Guardians down. What'd you think of the new Baphomet? She had a lot more power this time, huh? Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good night.